I told you guys this, I think, on maybe the junior college signing day. That was as big of in my opinion, as big of a get offensively as anybody we've got. And I know we've got some important pieces. Matt's one of those guys that his film jumped off at us, and I think Alex went down initially to see him, and then Coach Gasser went down to see him. And both of their responses were, this guy's a complete difference maker. And, obviously if you know Coach Gasser, he doesn't say nice things about anybody. So Alex, he's a little bit nicer, but Brian doesn't. But, so when I knew that, and then I watched the film, and then you hear Matt's background. Matt's a kid that, comes from an incredible family. He's a kid that, grew up in Guam, and his dad was in the Navy, just retired, this couple months ago. And you talk about this kid's passion to be elite and passion to be great. That's what struck us right away. And I knew for us offensively, we weren't complete at times last year. You got a guy like Allen, especially on the outside. Well, you can take a guy like Allen away, and you got DeShante kind of emerge, and he'll continue to get better as a young freshman, so he can take some relief off of it. But then you get a guy like Matt, who's a 1-2. He's a number one type receiver in your offense. Now all of a sudden, where are you going to spin the coverage? How are you going to go? Here's a guy that can beat man. He's a guy that's got what we want to have, size and length on the outside. He can really run. So I think it just gives us another dynamic, and goes back to exactly what do we want to be. Well, we want great competition. We want the best players, and we want guys that now when you go to practice, you got to work to get the football. And here's a guy like Matt, and best thing about Matt is we've been here, he's been here maybe 4 weeks, and I don't know if there's been a night or a day that I haven't seen Matt Eaton out there throwing the ball, catching the ball, working on the jugs. He's driven to be elite, and that's what you want. So really excited about what the intangibles he brings to the table. Who he is and what he is even more important to me. But those intangibles are really important.
Adversity, definitely going to junior college, not a situation that anybody wants to go through. For that whole year, it was very challenging for me to stay focused on, the rest of my career and, just getting myself out of that situation. But I'm very grateful for going to junior college. Pearl River is a great place to go and really enabled me the platform to get here. So I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, Coach Campbell, as well as the rest of the coaching staff, did a tremendous job recruiting me. I think since day one, they made it a firm, to create a strong foundation for our relationship. And ever since being here, none of that has changed. And I'm just really grateful for the opportunity. Yeah, Jacob, from day one, he took me under his wing. Me and him have actually been able to get a lot of extra work in together, getting the timing down, and getting that chemistry together. He has a very strong arm, and he's an incredible football player, and I'm just excited to be able to play alongside him. So we've been spending quite a bunch of time together.